police. How the I'm the police, nigga come in my house and I shot him. Period. End of story.
That's Generation Z, baby. Don't argue with Generation Z. They stand for zero.
Oh man, so, bruh, one of the most embarrassing conversations is going on right now. We have Bun B. In 2019, Bun B had a situation where a dude ran up in his crib in Texas. When I think about this, I'm like, that just already sounds stupid as hell to do. But the dude ran up inside of a crib. He didn't know who crib it was. It was a random crib. But he did that by knocking on the door. And Bun B's wife thought it was an Amazon delivery driver. She opens the door. Then dude proceeds to put a gun to his wife's head. After the dude eventually gets the car keys, he eventually goes to Bun's garage to try to take the car. During the whole situation, Bun finds out. He comes down with that fire, light that boy up in the middle of a gun exchange, gun battle between them two. The dude ends up getting away. Eventually he was caught, and when he was caught, he pleaded guilty, okay? This is a big point. He pleaded guilty. Now, COVID has slowed things down in the process of him being sentenced. But recently we had the hearing for sentencing, and Bun B spoke at that hearing, and this is what he had to say right here.
25-year-old DeMonte A-Leaf Jackson has pled guilty to aggravated robbery and burglary with intent to commit another offense. Well, Jackson's parents testified on his behalf, saying that he has an IQ of 81 and mental health issues. The Freemans say that Jackson forced his way into their home, put a gun to Mrs. Freeman's head to rob them and steal their car. Bun B, who was upstairs, grabbed a gun, came downstairs, opened fire on Jackson, who by then was behind the wheel of a car in the family garage.
I like to shoot back at me, and I proceeded to unload my weapon. Well, I wasn't sure if I unloaded my weapon, and then he fell out of the car, he threw his gun down. I started fighting with him. My wife came through the garage door. She started screaming. Tell
Dad, you ain't gotta ask.
No, hang on, man. Everybody go. Sit down.
After that outburst, there was a brief recess and court resumed. Jackson's father said his son was a standout high school football player who, quote, had everything, including 2 cars and a moped, but not disciplined because he wanted to be a friend, not a father. Jackson was wounded in that shootout and then fled to a hospital where he was then later arrested.
She can't communicate, and I get so angry all again because she didn't deserve it. She didn't ask for this. She didn't ask for this. The next morning, she got out of bed and went down to the kitchen, and I heard her scream, and I went down to see what was wrong, and she had her back turned, and she was crying, and I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? She was like, I can't. She was just shaking furiously. I can't. I'm like, well, you can't. She's like, I can't look at those stairs. And it was from that point where we realized like she couldn't even be in that house anymore.
And has it been hard and caused some strain in our relationship?
It is because, you know, there are times where she gets closed off.
Obviously, it's a touchy situation for the dude to have to relive that situation, really, you know, empathizing with his wife and the trauma that she had to experience from that situation, man. But like I told y'all, the conversation surrounding this is kind of damn weird, and thankfully, some folks are just getting checked for being so stupid. So we all know Bun B is from UGK, Underground Kings. Rest in peace, Pimp C, that was his partner. But as I said, the comments are just so dumb. He testified, doesn't that go against the code? Testifying in court is snitching, messed up for what happened. He's not a street dude no more, so it is what it is. He just better not rap like he is. He crying in court. He's snitching, and y'all glossing over that part though. This is definitely snitching. If you're a victim of a crime, you handle it yourself or accept it. Helping the police is snitching. Snitching or not snitching. Just straight foolishness, bro. But let's clean this up, man. Homie says this is why black people have it the hardest. Bun has to testify after being a victim of a crime and people talking about snitching. And I bet most of them young and white with black avies. But actually the dude has already pleaded guilty though. I'm convinced anyone who says Bun snitching is not street or hood. Real ones know the difference. So bro say niggas in the comments saying he snitching. Man, y'all are lost. And this dude say Bun B is snitching in this video. That's why they are saying that. Now, whether or not we should care is a different conversation, but if you put a gun to my wife, I'm going to kill you. The police will not be notified. What? Like my boy Fat Jesus say, so what you finna do with the body? This nigga gonna put shred the body. Like, That's why you can't talk to these internet niggas, bro. These internet niggas, they don't live in real life, bro. But Bun B actually spoke on the situation. Let's go ahead and tap in with him. So he says, not like an old explanation, but he already played out. This was sentencing, but speaking minds. But take it away, Bun B.
During the sentencing. So they were trying to get, I guess, some sympathy or some shit like that. I don't know. It just pissed me off because they just keep re-traumatizing my goddamn wife with this foolishness. And we've been dealing with this for 5 years. 5 years. And I'm just ready to get behind us. I got all kind of that I could be doing, having to sit in court with this foolishness. I just gotta let play out. You gotta be very careful about making decisions emotionally. You gotta stay calm, stay focused, stay prayed up, and stay on your path. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what always happens when we get in the way of God, trying to make shit happen quicker and trying to get in the way of the process. No, you hear everybody say it, but this is what we mean when we say trust the process. That's what this shit mean. You gotta trust the process. That's the thing, it ain't their recipe, but I don't want to get into that either. They lying about that. It ain't their recipe. But, you know, people want to lie in court and perjure themselves. That's on them. They can do whatever they want to do. It's not a recipe, which is crazy. But it's neither here nor there. We moving on. We moving on. Say you the police, how the I'm the police, nigga come in my house and I shot him. Period. End of story.
That's Generation Z, baby. Don't argue with Generation Z. They stand for zero.
Man, shout out to Bun B. He still doing business when he had to. Forget what these folks talking about, man. Listen, y'all can do what y'all want to when it comes to labeling certain things, but me, I only care about someone who did a crime with his folks or whatever. And when it comes down to doing time for the crime, he takes the easy way out by ratting on somebody. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't care for. And those people are cowards. But if you are a civilian, living a civilian lifestyle, and you trying to do things by the rules, by the books, and someone comes outside of those bounds and does something to you, and you have to go ahead and handle yourself, and to justify the shit in the court of law, you got to take what exactly happened. That's not fucking snitching. You are operating as a civilian, and that's what the hell is going on, bro. Wake y'all ass up, get y'all ass out of fantasy land. All these fake ass rules y'all want to live by, dead that shit. Screaming gang, gang, gang when the most powerful gang is them boys in blue. They gonna have your ass in the damn chain gang with all this stupid shit. But let me know what y'all gotta say in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This has been another update with Stace. Yo.